it takes, 5 minutes to make a baby, but it takes 20 years to support them. So, all right, thank you. Mr. Brown, go ahead and unmute your device. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Brown. File number 24-21679FH. I have Ron Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Brown. I have Mark Berkey, right?
It's actually Burke, but I go by Berkey also. I get it every single day.
I'll go with Burke. I couldn't remember for some reason. Appearing on behalf of the Attorney General. And I have Darren Coast from Pretrial Services. So, Mr. Coast, I did have a letter from August 20th, 25. At that time, you stated he has not made any progress and he owes $6,000 on 2018-45880 DP. Thank you. And $15,566 on docket 2009-34792 DP. And now we have an active warrant for his arrest out of Belleville, Michigan for not paying on a third child. And on that case, he owes $11,534.44. So, Mr. Coast, at the last review, we had advised Mr. Brown to get a job and supply proof. So you do have an update today then, Mr. Coast?
I do, Judge. I've been talking to Mr. Brown. He did supply me some proof that he's going through a staffing agency called Drive, that he does have a job lined up with Martin Rhea. He told me he was supposed to start this week, but apparently it was pushed to a later date. I believe he told me August 21st is his start date. I also asked him to provide me with some receipts of the payment, which he did do. He did make payments, $350 on each case, so a total of $700, and that was done yesterday. And he did provide me with those Lenawee County front of the court receipts.
Okay. Is that a felony warrant out of the other court or county? Or is it just a show cause warrant?
I'm not sure, Judge. I did check with the front of the court downstairs, and they advised that there was an active warrant. They didn't state that it was a felony or a misdemeanor.
All right, Mr. Burke, any update on that?
I'm not aware of another warrant that this defendant has, at least not through our office. But I did look at the note from the sentencing that was scheduled for July, that was conducted on July 18th. And yeah, I think what Your Honor indicated was correct. But and then I looked at my MISIS report, which is the report that shows payments and credits, things like that. And my number as of 8/20, which was 2 days ago, was $6,862.54. Now it sounds like the defendant made a $350 payment yesterday on this case, which is good. But obviously that's, there's not a whole lot, beyond that. So the last payment before that was in May of 2025, and the amount paid to this docket was $161.56. So that's the information that I have. He still has an ongoing supply obligation of $333 a month in this case.
Now, Ms. Underwood, I can tell you're itching to update me, so go ahead.
In addition, Your Honor, Mr. Brown has submitted income withholding documents that will take out an additional $50 out of each paycheck for each arrearage, Your Honor. He wants to get this arrearage going down. Mr. Brown is eager to have that happen, and we believe this is the start of that, Your Honor. He has addressed the arrearage with the income withholding, and I think everything that Mr. Brown has done, it may be late, Your Honor, but it's very positive, and we would ask for an adjournment.
So, Mr. Brown, one thing you need to understand is you're not going to be able to make enough money to pay all your child support payments and your payments on your arrearages without getting a second job. Do you understand that? Because you have
Yeah.
3 cases you have to pay on. You got 1 in warrant status. So if you haven't already, you need to make a payment on that and contact that friend of the court to get that warrant quashed, because if they pick you up, you're going to lose your job at Martin Rhea. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And
I am looking for a second job currently. So I did
Okay.
start, I already started at Martin Rhea. So I'm not waiting to start. I had one position and they switched me positions. So I worked like 4 or 5 days and then I go back Sunday night again. So then I'm full
Okay.
time.
so the next thing you need to understand is when you get your first paycheck, you need to look at it, because there's a good chance the income withholding won't be in place yet. So if
Okay.
they have not deducted child support, you need to make every payment until it starts coming out. And then even when it starts coming out, you got to add up all your cases and make sure you make a payment on each case and additional on the arrearages, at least on my files. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
And, it takes, 5 minutes to make a baby, but it takes 20 years to support them. So, you're running out of time, Mr. Brown, and you're going to end up either in jail or prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Underwood, I will give you one more adjournment on this. So I'm going to set this. What's your shift at Martin Rhea?
I'm on 3rd shift, ma'am.
And so you're going to work at what time?
10 to 6.
10 to 6. All right. So Miss Adams, I would like to set this for like December 18th or 19th in person.
Yes, we could do December 19th.
I'm going to do it at 8 a.m. because I know you need to get to work, and that's going to be in person. So Mr. Brown, I would highly advise that you've been making payments and doing everything you're supposed to be doing when we come on that day. All right.
Got it.
All right. So we'll see you back December 19th at 8 a.m. in person. Thank you,
Your
Mr.
Honor.
Burke.
Thank you.
Oh,
Your Honor.
yes.
Just two questions. First of all, is that a sentencing or is that a review?
A review.
A review. Okay. All right. And then, do you want the Attorney General's office there in person?
Say it again.
Would you like the Attorney General's office to appear in person, or are we okay by Zoom?
You're fine by Zoom.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate that. Thank you,
Your
Ms.
Honor.
Thanks,
Underwood.
Mr. Burke.
I
Thank
got
you.
one.
Have a great day.
You too. Mr. Brown, you want to say something to Miss Underwood?
No, I just got a question for the court. So, Belleville, I have a court date later this month. So is that a bench warrant or is that just active, or is that a felony warrant? Or nobody knows?
I think that it's a friend of the court show cause warrant,
Right,
which
right.
probably if you make a good payment or talk to your caseworker there, they might quash.
Okay, that's the problem with Wayne County. You can't get through to anybody. So, but okay, I will take care of that too as well.
Okay, thank you. Sometimes you just show up with money and that helps. All right. Okay,
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Sure.
Have a great weekend.
thank you, Mr. Burke.
Thank you,
All
Ms.
right.
Underwood.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.